Hey everybody, this is Jim at SP500chart.com. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon here on June 3rd, 2013, Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to take a look at the S&P. Kind of interesting what's going on today. Before we take a look, I need to remind you that the website and the video are for educational purposes only, and nothing stated at the site or in the video is intended to be used as investment advice. I can draw lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own research and make investment decisions that are suitable for your personal financial situation. I am not a licensed financial professional. I'm just a guy that draws lines on charts. So let's take a look. Well, we ended up with an up day today, and interesting to note that we did not get a lot of follow-through selling today. We got a little bit to start the day off. Then the S&P turned higher and got up, even though we broke underneath this yellow support line that goes all the way back to the middle of November. Now, remember that we did have a period of time in the middle of April where that support line did not hold. But the move, what didn't hold, but it did reverse, and it got back over that line. You can also see that this red line that used to be our support line, sort of, from November through the middle of February, once it broke for the second time, it has been serving as resistance. Now, we also have been looking at this green support line in a secondary channel to all of this. That broke. That also should now be serving as resistance. We saw that last week. Additionally, we've had this little blue line right here that is actually our underside support line in this triangle formation. That if you'll let me highlight that, there's our triangle, and that broke down last Friday. The rally that we're seeing today, taken at face value, may only be a back test of this broken support line. It is interesting, however, that we have this broken support line, which should now be resistance, and this support line that from time to time is given away that could be offering some support. So this is really an interesting situation. You know, I'm going to stick with the original outlook that was made over the weekend video, and that says that this is indeed a triangle and that we have a target of just under or right at 1600. Despite the nearly 10-point gain on the day, I believe this line should serve as resistance. So I would be prepared on follow-through buying tomorrow to see this line turn the S&P back. Now, I'll be honest with you. This market could do whatever the heck it wants, and it's shown a real propensity for confounding people who keep expecting it to go down. But I'm going to stick with that because that's what it looks like, and I'm willing to say, no, this is what looks like should happen. And about 8 times out of 10, this market has done exactly what it looks like it should do. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but right now I'm sticking with it. And that is, we will, if we do get an approach back up to the mid-1640s, then I would expect that to be turned back down and looking for a target again, right at or just under 1600. What's interesting to note, though, is that if we extend this little line right here over these little two peaks that formed last Friday, we're over that line. But if we go back to this peak on the 30th and extend it out like so, we're not there yet. So I think this line, all that to say, this line is probably not critical, but I think it's worth watching. And I took these last few candles that we got today as being reasonably looking fairly bullish, but I think once we get up here, it's gonna flatten out and turn back down. So that's what I would be prepared for going into tomorrow. If you're short, I would still be careful, because I think this market is going to go higher. I think we need to take a breather, and it looks like this may be the setup for that breather. But I do not think we are at anything near a major top, at least in formation yet. Just not there. So guys, that is your video. Pardon me for being fairly brief. We've had a rough weekend. My wife's brother passed away last Thursday morning, and we've been with family all throughout the week, and she's helping her sister-in-law through some of the difficulties and some of the details that need to be tended to when someone passes away. So I'm going to just let this video stand at that. Resistance, maybe support, strong support. So there you have it. That's your June 3rd, 2013 video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support.